Creating a subsidiary company can be a strategic move for business expansion, liability protection, and tax planning. But what exactly is a subsidiary? And how do you set one up in the United States? A subsidiary is a separate legal entity that is wholly or majority owned by another corporation, known as the parent company. Think of General Motors and its subsidiary Saturn, related but legally distinct entities. Before diving into the formation process, it's important to understand the benefits. Subsidiaries offer liability protection, keeping the parent company's assets safe from the subsidiary's legal issues. They can provide tax advantages, operational independence, and allow for specialized branding or services. To create a subsidiary, you must first understand the legal restrictions. For S corporations, the parent must own at least 50.1% of the subsidiary's equity. S corporations face additional limitations. They cannot have more than 100 shareholders. Owners must be United States citizens or permanent residents, and they cannot own more than 80% of another corporation's stock. The formation process begins with board approval. The board of directors must meet to authorize and vote on forming the new subsidiary. This decision should be documented in a formal resolution signed by the board chairman and recorded in meeting minutes. Next, select the type of business entity. Most subsidiaries are formed as either corporations or limited liability companies. Each structure has different tax implications and governance requirements, so choose carefully based on your business goals. After selecting your structure, draft the formation documents required by state law. For corporations, these are articles of incorporation. For LLCs, articles of organization. These documents typically include the company name, business address, and registered agent information. They should clearly state that the existing company is the owner of the new entity. File these documents with the state business registrar, usually the Secretary of State's office, along with the required fees. Once accepted, your subsidiary legally exists. The next step is capitalizing your new entity. Transfer necessary funds and assets to the subsidiary in exchange for ownership interest. All transactions should be properly recorded in the accounting system. Establish governance by creating bylaws or an operating agreement that outlines how the subsidiary will be managed. These documents should specify how board members are nominated and appointed, and include provisions about making changes to the governance structure. Appoint a board of directors to manage the subsidiary as an independent entity. While the parent company maintains control, day-to-day operations should remain separate to preserve liability protection. Be aware of common challenges when creating subsidiaries. These include regulatory complexity, especially when operating across multiple jurisdictions, potential double taxation issues, cultural integration challenges with international subsidiaries, and the ongoing oversight burden. Tax considerations are crucial. While subsidiaries can offer tax benefits, they must file their own federal and state tax returns. C corporation subsidiaries may file consolidated returns with their parents, potentially allowing the parent to deduct subsidiary losses. After state registration, obtain an employer identification number from the IRS. This number is essential for tax reporting, opening bank accounts, and hiring employees. Foreign-owned subsidiaries may have additional IRS filing requirements. Setting up a United States bank account is another important step. Most banks will require your EIN, formation documents, and verification of company officers. Consider establishing proper accounting systems from the start to maintain clear financial records. If your parent company is based outside the United States, be aware of foreign ownership laws. While foreign companies can generally own United States subsidiaries, certain industries like defense and telecommunications have ownership restrictions. State selection matters too. Each state has different requirements, tax rates, and compliance obligations. Delaware and Nevada are popular choices due to their business-friendly laws and court systems. Creating a subsidiary requires careful planning and attention to legal details. But when done correctly, it can be a powerful tool for business growth and risk management. By understanding the formation process, tax implications, and ongoing compliance requirements, you can establish a subsidiary that serves your company's strategic objectives while maintaining proper legal separation.